go to probably.
Hold on, Brad. So I printed this off. This is what I was told to print off. And hold on. Brad, I'm just putting on speaker so you can. So I have this. It says obtaining blood samples for police enforcement from patients suspected to be under the influence. Okay. This is something that you guys agreed to with this hospital. The three things that allow us to do that are if you have an electronic warrant, patient consent, or patient under arrest, and neither of those things, the patient can't consent. He told me repeatedly that he doesn't have a warrant, and the patient is not under arrest. So I'm just trying to do what I'm supposed to do. That's all. So.
Okay, so I take it without those in place, I'm not going to get blood. Is that? Am I fair to surmise that?
Alex, you're not representing the person possible.
Yeah.
Okay. Why is he continuing to blame you?
I don't know. I have no idea why he's blaming me. I'm just representing.
Why are you blaming the messenger, sir?
She's the one that has told me no.
Yeah, but sir, you're making a huge mistake right now. Like you're making a huge mistake because you're threatening a nurse.
Okay. No, we're done. We're done. You're under arrest. We're done.
Sir, I had to.
Hey guys, so I want to start off this video with a clip, and the reason I start with that clip is because it kind of ties in. The nurse, I don't know, many of you probably have seen that video, maybe some of you haven't. What happened was the police brought in a drunk driver, and the drunk driver was unconscious. The police wanted to draw blood, and the nurse and her supervisor said, no, you can't do that. They had a big conversation, and the officer ended up arresting her. Just so you guys know, that's already been settled. This happened a while ago. The officer that arrested her was fired, and she sued and won. I think she got something like a $500,000 settlement. Justly so, in my opinion. But the reason is because I saw this article right here, and it brings into question, can the police, draw blood on an unconscious man? Is it a violation of the Fourth Amendment? And I found this, and I wanted to read a little bit of it. I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but I'm gonna read part of it, and I'll post the links to the article if you guys want to see. It's from the NPR. Alright, so it says Supreme Court affirms police can order blood drawn from unconscious DUI suspects. The Supreme Court has ruled that police may, without a warrant, order blood drawn from an unconscious person suspected of driving under the influence of alcohol. The Fourth Amendment generally requires police to obtain a warrant for a blood draw, but in a 5-4 vote on Thursday, the court upheld a Wisconsin law that says people driving on a public road have impliedly consented to having their blood drawn if police suspect them of driving under the influence. It is said that exigent circumstances permit police to obtain a blood sample without a warrant. Justices Samuel Alito, Clarence Thomas, Stephen Breyer, and Brett Kavanaugh joined the Chief Justice John Roberts in the majority vote. The decision conflicts with previous court rulings in which the justices ruled that a blood draw is a significant bodily intrusion into a person's privacy, and that there are less intrusive ways of enforcing drunken driving laws against an unconscious motorist. Getting a warrant, for instance, which in these tech-savvy days can be done relatively easy and quickly. In 2013, for instance, the High Court ruled that police violated the Constitution when they ordered a non-consensual blood draw without a warrant in a routine DUI case. A vote then was 5-4, but two of the justices in the majority, Antonio Scalia and Anthony Kennedy, are no longer on the court. The constitutional rights case produced 4 opinions, 2 concurring and 2 in dissent. In a break with his conservatives benchmates, one of those dissents came from Justice Neil Gorsuch. The opinions reflect a deep divide over an essential question, whether the Wisconsin case should be decided on the basis of implied consent or on the question of what kind of emergencies allow for exception to Fourth Amendment protections. Okay, so I'm not going to read. I'm going to just stop right there because I want to open the floor to everyone's opinions in the comment section, and I don't want to make too long of a video. What do you guys think? Do you think that drawing blood from an unconscious person is a violation of the Fourth Amendment? I think so. I think that that's going a little too far, and at least without a warrant. I mean, if they get a warrant, and you know how easy it is to get a warrant now, like the article said. So I mean, me personally, I think that it is wrong, and they definitely. I mean, in the case, the video it showed earlier, they didn't get the blood sample. They just arrested the nurse, and they eventually. Even the police were not mad about getting that, though, after the guy was fired. And if you guys want to read up on that, it's quite interesting. The officer who fired is upset because he got fired. He calls himself a sacrificial lamb. It's interesting. But anyway, back to the case we're talking about. If you do read the article, it actually shows, here it is, Mitchell, it just shows the syllabus. It has a lot of stuff from SCOTUS. It goes right on to it, which is interesting. It's a good article. I suggest, if you guys, this interests you, read it, and please let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you agree with the SCOTUS, their decision? Do you not? Let me know why you think so. Why, if you think so that they did the right thing, I would love to hear why you guys think that. And if you think they didn't do the wrong thing, if they didn't do the right thing, I'd also like to know about that. Let's have a good conversation and find out what you guys think. I hope you guys have a great day, and look forward to seeing you in the comment section.